You just opened your eyes, but the first thing you feel is not hope, but pressure, a heaviness in your chest, as though today had already begun before you were ready. You lie there a few more seconds, not wanting to get out of bed, not out of laziness, but because you are already exhausted from within. Your mind starts racing, thinking about work, about money, about the things you haven't finished. There is a vague anxiety, one you can't quite name, yet it is very real. You ask yourself, do I have enough strength to get through today? And deep inside, you're not sure the answer is yes. Perhaps you have grown accustomed to appearing strong in front of others. You still smile, still carry on conversations as normal, but inside there is an emptiness no one can see. You have tried so hard, harder than anyone knows. You have endured, you have hoped, you have believed that things would eventually get better. But there are days when everything remains the same, and you begin to feel exhausted. You are no longer afraid of failure. You are only afraid that you no longer have the energy to keep going. And that is what truly frightens you. There are burdens you cannot speak aloud. Not because there is no one to listen, but because you don't know how to explain them. Thoughts that repeat themselves in your mind, emotions that have been pushed down, wounds that haven't healed. You carry all of it within you, day after day, until it becomes a part of who you are. You have learned to keep living, but that doesn't mean you are not in pain. There are nights you lie still in the darkness, while inside, a storm rages that no one can see. And the next morning, you get up again, as if nothing happened. But stop for a moment. Right here. If you are feeling this way, it is not by accident. You did not stumble upon these words by chance. There is a reason you paused at this exact moment, in this very instant. Not because you are strong, but because you are being led. And right now, there is a truth you need to hold on to. Not from any human being, but from the very Word of God. Something that does not change, even when your emotions do. The Bible says, I can do all things through Him who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. This means you do not need to make yourself strong first. You do not need to prove that you are good enough, capable enough, or resilient enough. The strength you need does not come from trying a little harder. It comes from the one who is with you, even when you feel weakest. When you have nothing left to hold on to, that is precisely when true strength begins. And you are not alone. Perhaps you cannot feel that right now. Perhaps you still doubt, still feel afraid, still feel tired. But truth does not change simply because your emotions change. God does not wait for you to become perfect before drawing near to you. He comes in the middle of weakness, in the middle of exhaustion, in the very moment when you have no strength left. You do not need to hide your true self. You only need to come and let Him be there with you. And from that point, everything begins to change from the inside out. So do not rush to close this out. Do not rush back to your old worries. Stay here a little longer, just a few minutes. Because what we are about to enter is not merely a prayer. It is a genuine connection. a place where you no longer have to fight alone. Today may not be easy, but it can become the day you begin again with a strength that does not come from you. And if you allow it, today can be the day everything begins to change. Before we move forward, I don't want you to simply listen and let everything pass by as it has before. This moment is a pause, a point at which you must make a decision. Will you continue into today carrying the same familiar fears? Or will you choose something different? You don't need to feel ready. You only need to be willing to choose. Because faith does not begin with emotion. It begins with a decision. And right now, you are standing between two choices. Don't let your mind drift away. Stay here and choose. Now, do this immediately. Don't delay another second. Write down one declaration, not as mere words, but as an affirmation of faith. Write, "I can stand firm in every circumstance through Him who strengthens me." This is not a positive affirmation. This is truth from Philippians 4:13. It means that no matter how difficult today may be, you will not be defeated. You can still stand. You can still keep going. And when you write that, you are declaring that you will no longer live by fear. Perhaps right now, a voice inside you is pushing back. It says, "This won't change anything. The circumstances are still the same." But hear this clearly. Philippians 4:13 does not promise that your circumstances will immediately change. It says that you will not collapse under those circumstances. Even when nothing on the outside has shifted yet, something on the inside can become steady. And when you are steady on the inside, everything you face will be different. This is not wishful thinking. This is a spiritual principle. And it begins with the decision you are making right now. Do not wait until you feel better before you believe. Do not wait until things become easier before you act. If you let your emotions lead the way, you will always be stuck. Today, you need to reverse that. You act first, and your emotions will follow. You declare first, and steadiness will come after. This is how you break the old cycle that has held you too long. And right now, you have the opportunity to start over in an entirely different way. So don't just listen passively. Engage in this moment with your own faith. Write that declaration, or whisper it quietly if you cannot write. Let those words resound within you. I can stand firm. I will not fall. I am not alone. And stay a little longer. Don't leave just yet. Because what we are about to enter is not just a prayer, but a genuine transformation. Today may still be difficult, but you will not walk into it as the same person you were. Now, pause completely for a few moments. Don't rush toward what comes next. Don't rush back to the pressures waiting for you. This is a different space, a slower rhythm, a place where you no longer need to run. If you are able, close your eyes and allow yourself to truly be here. Not in the past, not in anxiety about the future. But right now, you do not need to solve everything at once. You only need to be present and open your heart. Take a deep breath in. Hold it for a moment. Then slowly breathe out. As you breathe out, imagine every pressure leaving you, little by little. The racing thoughts, the unanswered worries, the emotions you've been suppressing. Let them drift away with your breath. You do not need to carry all of that into this moment. You do not need to be strong right now. You only need to be real and courageous enough to let go. Perhaps you have grown used to holding everything inside. You are accustomed to carrying things alone, bearing things alone, not letting anyone see your weakness. But right now, you no longer need to do that. This is not a place where you must prove anything. This is a place where you are allowed to be weak without being judged. And it is in that very weakness that something deeper can begin. A touch, not from any human being, but from God Himself. Place your hand on your chest if you are able, and feel your own heartbeat. You are still here. You are still breathing. And that means your story is not over. Whatever you have been through, whatever you are carrying, you are still here. And that has meaning. It is not by chance that you are still standing at this hour. There is a strength that has held you back, even when you didn't realize it. Now, in this stillness, whisper in your heart, Lord, I am here. No other words are needed, no lengthy explanation. Just a genuine presence and a heart that opens. Because prayer does not begin with words, it begins with connection. And when you are truly here, you have already begun. What comes next is not empty words. It will be a place where you lay everything down and receive what you cannot create on your own. Lord, this morning I do not come to you with an image of strength, but with my true self. There are mornings I open my eyes and don't want to get out of bed, not because I am lazy, but because I am already exhausted from within. There are times I reach for my phone the moment I wake up, just to avoid the thoughts waiting for me to face them. I know I need to get up, need to keep going, but I cannot find the motivation. I have tried to tell myself that everything will be okay, but deep inside I'm not certain of that, and I don't want to keep pretending I'm fine anymore. Lord, I have tried so hard, truly so hard. I have tried to be stronger, more disciplined, more positive, but there are days I still collapse on the inside. I have tried to keep everything under control, as if letting go would cause everything to fall apart. I have feared admitting that I am weak because I thought that was failure. But that very thing has drained me even more. I am tired of always having to appear okay. I am tired of fighting alone. Lord, I can't do this anymore. I truly cannot do this anymore. I have tried to endure, to keep going, to not give up. But inside, I am running empty. There are moments I don't know where to go, don't know what to do, don't know what to hold on to. I feel weak, truly weak. And for the first time, I don't want to hide that anymore. I need you. Forgive me for the times I trusted in my own strength more than in you. I thought that if I tried long enough and hard enough, I would overcome. But I forgot that I was not created to carry everything alone. I forgot that I need you every single day, not only when I am falling apart. I held on to control so tightly that I had no strength left to live. And today, I choose to release it. Forgive me for the times I only turned to you when it was almost too late. When I had no other option left, I came back, as if you were a last resort. But today I realize you never left. You were always there, even when I wasn't looking for you. You did not wait for me to be perfect. You only waited for me to return. And this morning, I return with everything I am carrying. Lord, I lay before you every burden I have tried to hold. The anxieties about the future, the pressures at work, the wounds I have not yet healed. I lay down the negative thoughts that repeat themselves in my mind every day. I lay down even the disappointment I feel toward myself when I feel like I am not enough. I am holding nothing back anymore because I know I cannot carry anymore. And in this very weakness, I take hold of the truth of Philippians 4:13. I do not need to become strong in order to continue. I continue because you are my strength. Even when my circumstances do not change immediately, I will not fall. Even when I cannot yet see a way out, I can still stand firm. Not because I am strong enough, but because you are within me. And that is enough. Lord, when I let go, please take hold. When I have no strength left, please become my strength. When I don't know which way to go, please lead me one step at a time. Today, I do not promise that I will never be weak again, but I believe I will not fall, because I am no longer living by my own strength. And from this moment, I move forward, not alone. Lord, in this moment, I declare authority over my mind. Every negative thought, every anxiety, every voice that causes me to doubt myself, I no longer accept them. I will not allow fear to control me today. I will not allow painful memories to continue defining me. I choose peace over chaos. I choose clarity over confusion. And I believe that my mind is being renewed by your presence. Lord, I also declare over my body, every weariness, every pain, every physical limitation, I lift to you. I do not deny reality, but I will not be controlled by it. I believe that your life is touching every part of me. I will not live in fear of illness. I will not surrender to exhaustion. And day by day, I will walk with a new strength that you provide. Lord, I declare over my finances, I refuse to live with a mindset of lack and constant worry. Even when I cannot yet see abundance, I still choose to trust in your provision. I am not defined by the number in my account. I am not limited by my current circumstances. You are my source, not the world. And I believe that even in times of lack, you are still at work. Lord, I declare over my family, the fractured relationships, I lift them to you. The deep wounds, I no longer carry them alone. I choose to forgive, even when it is hard. I will not allow the past to continue destroying my present. I believe that healing can begin, even when things are not yet perfect. And I place my family in your hands. Lord, I declare over my work and my path, the pressures, the dead ends, the difficult decisions, I no longer face them alone. I will not allow fear to make me shrink back. I believe that you give me wisdom at the right moment. Even when I cannot yet see the road clearly, I keep walking. And every step I take, you are guiding. Lord, I declare over my faith and my life's purpose, I will not let delays cause me to doubt you. I will not let failures cause me to give up. Even when I do not understand everything, I still choose to believe. I will not be trapped in relationships that pull me down. I will no longer walk by fear. And I believe that my life has meaning because you are in it. Lord, I declare all of these things not because I feel strong. I declare them because you are my strength. I stand firm not because circumstances have changed, but because you do not change. And I take hold of the truth of Philippians 4:13, that I can continue, I can stand, I will not fall. Not by my own power, but by the one who is within me. And today, I walk in that. There is a paradox that the world does not easily understand, and it is this. True strength does not begin with becoming strong. It begins with acknowledging weakness. The world teaches us to tighten up, to prove ourselves, to not be allowed to break down. But the more we try to control, the more easily we burn out. We are taught that our worth comes from how much we can accomplish, how much we can endure, how much we can achieve. But that only keeps us living under pressure that never ends. And then comes a moment when we realize we cannot continue that way. And it is precisely at that point that another door opens. In God's view, weakness is not something to be hidden, but the very place where strength begins. When a person stops straining under their own effort, they become able to truly receive strength from a different source. Not strength that comes from striving, but strength that comes from connection. Not the strength to control everything, but the strength to stand firm in every situation. And that is exactly what Philippians 4:13 is speaking of. Not being able to do everything you want, but not being brought down by anything you must face. That is a different kind of strength. Deeper, more enduring, more real. Think of a branch on a vine. It does not try to produce fruit. It does not strain, does not force, does not chase after results. It only needs to remain attached to the vine, and life will naturally flow through it. If it is separated from the vine, no matter how hard it tries, it will wither and die. But if it remains, it will bear fruit without needing to prove anything. Our lives are the same way. When we try to live by our own strength, we will run dry. But when we are connected to God, strength is no longer something we must manufacture, but something we receive. This means you do not need to pressure yourself into becoming stronger every day. You do not need to wake up carrying the burden of having to control everything. You only need to remain in that connection. When you are weak, you remain. When you don't understand, you remain. When nothing changes, you remain. And in that very remaining, strength begins to flow through you. Not loudly, not dramatically, but enough to carry you forward. Perhaps you are waiting for a great miracle, a visible transformation to know that God is working. But often, the first miracle is not that your circumstances change. It is that you no longer collapse. You are still standing where before you would have fallen. You are still moving forward where before you would have quit. And you don't fully understand why, but you know that something is holding you. That is the strength you did not manufacture. That is what you are receiving. So do not measure your journey only by what you can see on the outside. Do not think that because nothing has visibly changed, nothing is happening. Perhaps on the inside, you are being rebuilt, piece by piece. A stronger foundation, a more peaceful mind, a more resilient heart. And that matters more than any external result. Because when you are stable on the inside, you will no longer be so easily broken. And that is why you can stand firm, even when your circumstances have not yet changed. Not because you have grown stronger in the world's way, but because you are no longer standing alone. You are being upheld day by day, moment by moment. And the truth of Philippians 4:13 is no longer just a sentence. It becomes a reality within you. You are still standing. You are still walking. And you will not fall. Lord, in this moment, I do not wait for circumstances to change before I give thanks. I give thanks to you right now, from exactly where I am standing. I give thanks because I am still breathing, still alive, still given the chance to begin again. I give thanks because you have never left me, even when I did not recognize your presence. I give thanks because in the moments I thought I had fallen, you still held me. I give thanks because your strength does not depend on my emotions. And today, I choose to give thanks before I see the results. I give thanks because my mind is being renewed, one thought at a time. Even when the negative voices try to return, I know they no longer have the right to control me. I give thanks because peace is gradually replacing the anxiety in my heart. I give thanks because I am no longer swept away by old thoughts as I once was. Even though this process may be slow, I still believe it is happening, and I trust that every day I am becoming more stable from within. I give thanks because life is flowing through my body. Even when I am still tired, I know I am no longer being swallowed by exhaustion. I give thanks because every small step I am able to take is a sign of life. I give thanks because I no longer live in fear of the worst. I give thanks because I am learning to rest, not because I am weak, but because I trust that you are at work. And every day, I am being restored in ways I have not fully understood. I give thanks because you are my source of provision. Even when I cannot yet see abundance, I know I am not abandoned. I give thanks because I am no longer haunted by scarcity as I once was. I give thanks because I am learning to trust even when I cannot yet see clearly. I give thanks because you have your own way and your own timing, and I choose to believe that every need I have will be met at the right time. I give thanks because my family is being touched, even when I cannot yet see the visible changes. I give thanks because those wounds no longer have the power over me that they once did. I give thanks because I am learning to forgive little by little. I give thanks because I am no longer bound by the past. And even when things are not yet perfect, I still believe that healing has begun, and that is enough for me to have hope. I give thanks because I am no longer walking alone. In every decision, every pressure, every crossroad, you are there. I give thanks because I do not need to know all the answers in order to keep going. I give thanks because you are guiding me, one step at a time. And even when I cannot see the road clearly, I walk in trust, because I know I am being led. And today, I declare victory. Not because every problem has disappeared, but because I am no longer defeated by them. I stand firm, not because I am strong enough, but because you are my strength. I move forward, not because I understand everything, but because I trust that you are in control. And I take hold of the truth of Philippians 4:13, that I can continue, I can stand, I will not fall. In the name of Jesus, I declare today a day of triumph. Amen. If you have journeyed with me to this point, do not let this moment pass by in silence. Something has touched you, perhaps very gently, but it is real. And what you need to do now is not think more, but confirm what you have just received. Write down one simple but clear sentence. Today, I will not fall. It doesn't need to be long, doesn't need to be perfect. It only needs to be real. When you write that, you are not merely responding. You are marking a decision. A decision that you will not return to your old self the moment this ends. Today may still hold many challenges. You may still have to face things that worry you. But remember, You are not walking into today the same way you woke up. Something has shifted in you, even if you cannot yet name it. You are no longer walking alone. You are no longer fighting by your own strength. And that will make a difference. If you know someone who is as weary as you once were, send this to them. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for a better moment. They may need this right now, just as you did. One small act from you could become the answer to their prayer, and you will never know whom you touched or how deeply. But God knows, and He often works through things as simple as that. And if at some point today you feel yourself weakening, come back to what you declared. Don't let your emotions pull you far from the truth. Repeat in your heart, I can stand firm because He is my strength. That is not a phrase to make you feel better. It is what keeps you standing. And every time you repeat it, you are reinforcing what is being built within you. Carry this peace into today, whatever the circumstances may be. Walk more slowly if you need to, but do not stop. Trust, even when you cannot see clearly. And remember that you are no longer at the starting point. You have chosen to believe. You have chosen to let go. You have chosen to stand. And that will take you further than you think. May the peace of God cover you in every moment of today. May your mind be kept steady and your heart find rest. May you walk by guidance, not by fear. And whatever you face, you will not fall, because you are not alone. Amen. Stay in this stillness a little longer. Do not rush back to the old rhythm of life right away. There are things God does that are not loud, not as dramatic as you might expect, but very deep. As you sit quietly like this, you are allowing that to continue happening within you. No more words are needed. No need to try to understand everything. Just stay. Sometimes the greatest change does not come in explosive moments, but in very quiet ones. And in that very quietness, you are being made new. Let this peace soak into every part of you. If you return to your day and begin to feel pressure creeping back, remember this moment. Not to escape reality, but to carry with you what you have just received. You don't need to maintain this feeling for the entire day. You only need to remember that it is real and that you can return to it at any time. A deep breath, a simple whisper, is enough to reconnect. God is not far from you. He is closer than you think. And that is always available to you. In moments when you feel yourself weakening again, do not blame yourself. Do not think that you have lost something. Steadiness does not mean you will never waver. It means you know how to return. You know where to come back to. And every time you return, you become a little stronger. Not in a loud way, but in a lasting way. That is the real journey. Imperfect, but genuine. Carry one simple phrase into today. Not as pressure, but as an anchor. You can whisper, I am still standing. Nothing more complicated is needed. When you feel overwhelmed, come back to that. When you feel lost, come back to that. And gradually, it will become a part of you. Something that holds you in place when everything around you is shifting. You do not need to do everything perfectly today. You do not need to prove that you have changed immediately. Take small steps, slowly but genuinely. Allow yourself to rest when needed and continue when you are able. And through all of that, remember that you are not going alone. There is a presence walking with you. Every step, every breath. And that is enough for you to keep going. So when this comes to a close, don't think that everything closes with it. This is not an ending. It is a new beginning. A different way of walking, a different way of facing. And you will not be perfect, but you will be steadier. Not because you changed immediately, but because you chose to stay. And from that choice, everything will gradually change. As you begin to step into today, slow down just a little. Not because you are weak, but because you are learning to walk differently. You do not need to run as fast as before. You do not need to prove anything to anyone. With each step you take, be aware that you are not walking alone. There is a presence walking with you, even when you cannot feel it clearly. And simply by remembering that, the way you face everything will change. You will no longer be swept along by the same hurried pace as before. You are walking on a new foundation. If during the day negative thoughts return, don't panic. That does not mean you have failed. It only means you are in the middle of a process of change. When that happens, don't argue with it for too long. Come back to the truth you have taken hold of. Whisper, I am still standing, not because I am strong, but because He is my strength. And every time you do that, you are building something deeper within you. Gradually, it will become more natural than you expect. There will be times you feel weary again, feel like letting go, feel like you don't want to continue. In those moments, remember that you don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to see the whole road. You only need to take one more step. And that step does not need to be perfect. It only needs to be real. And when you take it, however small, you are winning in your own way. You may not see great changes today. The circumstances may still be there, the pressures still there, the questions still there. But what matters is, you are no longer the same person facing them. A new steadiness is forming in you, something that is not as easily shaken as before. And that is the foundation for greater changes yet to come. Don't rush. Trust the process. Take a few moments throughout the day, whenever you remember, to return to this connection. No ritual is required, no special setting needed. Just a quiet whisper, Lord, I am here. And that is enough to bring you back. God is not far from you. He is closer than you think. And every time you return, you are living a little more authentically. You are drawing a little closer to the person you were created to be. And through all of that, remember that you are still standing. Whatever happens today, you are still standing. Not because you are not weak, but because you are no longer alone. And the truth of Philippians 4:13 is not only something you have heard, but something you are living. You are still walking. You are still continuing. And you will not fall. Now, pause one more time, just for a few brief breaths. There is nothing more to do, nothing more to say. Only recognize that you have traveled through a journey. You are no longer at the starting point, even if the change feels very slight. Something inside you has shifted, even if you cannot yet name it. And that is real. Don't rush to evaluate it. Don't rush to doubt it. Simply accept that something new has begun. If you look back at who you were when you first woke up, and who you are right now, you will notice a difference. Perhaps not a dramatic transformation, but a greater peace, a greater steadiness. And that did not come from your own striving. It came from the fact that you paused and opened your heart. You allowed God to touch the deepest part of you, and that very thing makes all the difference. Not that circumstances changed, but that you changed in the way you face them. Carry this stillness into the rest of your day. Don't let it remain only in this moment. When you speak, when you work, when you face pressure, remember this feeling. Not to hold on to it perfectly, but to remember that it is real, and you can return to it at any time. Just one breath, one quiet whisper is enough to reconnect. If you stumble somewhere today, come back. Don't stay too long in self-blame. Don't think that you have lost everything you just received. Maturity is not never falling. It is knowing how to get back up and return to the right place. And every time you return, you become a little steadier. That is how genuine change happens. Remember, you do not need to become a perfect version of yourself today. You only need to continue. Small steps, genuine moments, each time returning. And through all of that, God is still there, not leaving, not changing, not giving up on you. He does not love you because you perform well. He loves you because you are you. And that never changes. So when you step out of this moment, step out with one thing alone. You are still standing. Not because you are strong, but because you are being upheld. Not because everything has become easy, but because you are no longer alone. And the truth of Philippians 4:13 will go with you, not only today, but in every day that follows. You are still walking. You are still continuing. And you will not fall. Before you leave this moment entirely, stay for a few more quiet breaths. There is nothing more to think about. No need to grip this feeling tightly. Let it stay gently, like a passing breeze that is nonetheless enough to soothe your soul. There are things that do not need to be held tightly. yet can remain for a very long time. And it is precisely that gentleness that you can carry with you. You don't need to hold everything perfectly. You only need to carry what is real. As today continues, you will likely return to work, to conversations, to familiar pressures. But deep inside, there is a point of difference, a place that is quieter, steadier, slower. And whenever you feel yourself being pulled along too quickly, come back to that place. No ritual is needed, no long stretch of time, just a moment of awareness. And you will find yourself no longer swept away as before. If there are moments you forget, that is all right. If there are moments you worry again, feel tense again, feel tired again, that is all right. What matters is not that you maintain this state throughout the entire day. What matters is that you know how to return. And each time you return, you go a little deeper. No one is perfect in this journey. But you are walking, and that is already deeply meaningful. Let one simple phrase remain within you, not as pressure, but as a point of stability. I am still standing. When you say that, you are not denying difficulty, but you are affirming something greater. You are not denying reality, but you are not being defeated by it. And each time you repeat it, you are reinforcing something very real within you, a foundation that is not easily shaken. May the peace of God be with you, not only in this moment, but in every step you take today. May your mind find rest, no matter how noisy the world around you becomes. May your heart remain steady, no matter how your circumstances may shift. And wherever you go, may you carry that presence with you, not as a fleeting emotion, but as something real. And when today draws to a close, you will look back and realize that you made it through. Perhaps not perfectly, perhaps with things still unfinished, but you are still standing. You are still continuing. And you have not fallen. Not because you are strong, but because He is your strength. In the truth of Philippians 4:13, you are still walking, and you are still standing. Amen.